Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Twilight Struggle, the digital adaptation of the amazing two-player board game about the Cold War. We are on turn 5 of 10 over here. We've got a pretty big lead right now. The game can end. If I can get up to 20 points somehow, we could end it early. The problem is I don't have a scoring card in my hand, so I don't get to choose when it happens, and almost certainly the AI will likely try to avoid just giving me the game. In terms of scoring so far, we haven't had to reshuffle for a bit. Asia's been scored, so is Middle East, Europe, Central America. So the scoring cards to come out in this mid-war are South America, Africa, and Southeast Asia. I don't have one. There's a pretty good chance that he's got something. Now, we've got to headline something here. We've got quite a few cards that are pro-American. We've also got the grain sale to Soviets. Watch me like die to this again. Well, we'll just use it a little differently this time. OPEC, hold on. How many? Okay. Egypt, Iran, Libya. Egypt I've got. Iran I've got. Libya I don't have. So that's 2 points. Saudi Arabia I don't have. Iraq I do. So that's... Is Syria in here? No. Oh, and Venezuela is one. Interesting. Which I don't have. So I was just wondering if we might be able to get a victory out of there, but no. The big question is whether or not we headline Quagmire. So Quagmire is kind of insane. Quagmire and Bear Trap, which is the equivalent for the other side, at the very least eat one action, because on the next action round, the US player must discard an operations card worth 2 or more and roll 1 to 4 to cancel this event. So, and that is his whole turn. So no matter what, he loses a turn, and he has to ditch a card worth 2 or more. Now, of course, he could ditch a card that would be good for me. And if he gets lucky, and of course there's a 66% chance that he will get lucky, it'll cancel this event. So it'll eat one of his turns, which isn't too bad. But every now and again, this can really hose someone. Now, one of the reasons that you wonder is either you headline this, or you wait until maybe like halfway through the turn. Because usually players use their big cards first. If they don't have enough of the cards here to ditch to Quagmire, they might get kind of stuck. Ideally, it would have been nice to run this with Red Scare. So you headline Red Scare and then maybe play Quagmire, because all their cards are worth 1 less and it's a lot harder for them to finish. I think we do go and headline this. Brush War is going to trigger. This is really good at targeting a country that's alone somewhere. And he succeeds in flipping Brazil. Damn. Okay, that really sucks. Oh, I forgot about that. Quagmire also cancels NORAD. Not that he ever put it to use. We should probably do a coup. I'd like to have Flower Power active, but I need to make sure to win this coup. And we need to win it big, because he's got a lot of stuff. I think we're going to coup with the Flower Power here. We have to roll a 6 to get control over it again. Well, we rolled a 5. So we don't have control, but the important thing was to break his ownership of it, and we can go and clean that up now. This may mean he has a South American scoring card, but we have really no way of knowing. South African unrest is what? Oh yeah, it gives me 2 or 1 and an adjacent one. Okay. Oh, he failed to break out of the Quagmire. So he just lost a turn. He discarded a card he didn't really want to play anyway. But he lost his whole turn. He's going to lose his next turn as well. Huge tempo swing for us. Huge tempo swing. Yeah, I don't like that. We've got the China card. Again, Southeast Asia can still be scored. I suspect we'll use the China card somewhere else, though, this turn. I know it's very likely. I think what's going to happen is we're going to regain Brazil and grab Chile while we're here. This will only be an extra +1 because it's just an extra battleground, but it's going to make it that much harder for them to break my domination over here. The best way to break the... Well, no, I have 2 non-battlegrounds over here. Nice. Okay, I think I'm okay with locking this in. He's going to try to break out of the Quagmire one more time. Oh my god! Okay, well... GG. Most likely GG. We need 7 points to insta-win. Now, we don't have a scoring card, so I can't just, start it on my own, but... I think we play this for the event. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. Well, if I use... Okay, so 2... If I use the bottom one, it's actually 3 influence, right? 1 in South Africa and 2 in an adjacent one. Gets me Botswana. It doesn't really change the situation here. Although it does make it that much harder for him to get domination. Which he was sort of, like, threatening in Africa. I think... Yeah, I can't run Olympic Games, because if he says no... Yeah, well, I can't. I don't have to run into the event, so it's going to be okay. Yeah, I'll play it for the event. And the adjacent, so 1 goes there. And, yeah, we've already got Angola with +1 for protection. So we'll just put a couple in Botswana. So if he's got a scoring card, like if he's got Africa, he can score it for nothing. But otherwise, it's going to give me lots of points. Not quite enough for the win, unless he's got 2 scoring cards. Thing is, he's still stuck in a quagmire. Okay, he successfully broke out, but it cost him, so he's lost 3 turns, and he did have to spend this 3 ops card that was neutral, so he could have used it safely. So that we got massive value out of that. Massive value. Better than expected. I mean, statistically, he's going to lose, what, 1.5 turns in a game? Generally to that. So, okay, so I guess he's got 3, 2 of... No, hold on. What do these represent? Are these the non-battlegrounds? Oh, yeah, okay. There we go. Because I would expect it down here. So, yeah, he's got 3 battlegrounds. I've only got 2. Or no, 2 non-battlegrounds. Sorry, we have the same number of battlegrounds. Yeah, yeah. So if he knocked out one of the battlegrounds, it would give him domination. If I just reinforce South Africa, then, in fact, I will be in a much, much better position. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to OPEC. Unless I use this as a sneaky win. I was going to overprotect South Africa, but I think I'm going to play influence here. Do that. Oh, shoot. No, that doesn't give me control. All right. Done, done, done. So yeah, that'll swing me into the battleground control, but we have the same number of nations overall. So, I mean, I would get a point from this. If I can get 1 non-battleground place, which I could always coup 1 because it doesn't affect DEFCON, then I would be in the dominant position. Okay, we'll lock that in. So he gets to actually play now. I mean, the Quagmire is not... It does lose turns, but it does let you discard dangerous cards. So it's not always quite as bad as it seems. Hey, there, he's gonna trap me back. Which... So I'm gonna have to discard something. We're gonna take this opportunity to maybe discard Grain Sale to the Soviets. And we succeeded! We only lost 1 turn and discarded 1 event we didn't really want to play. We still have the Marshall Plan, which can be dangerous to drop, but it's a 4-point op, so it can be a power move that way. Oh yeah, and that was my whole turn. But his whole turn was playing Quagmire, so that sort of breaks even, right? If he plays his whole turn doing that, and then I play my whole turn breaking out, it's come out. Oh, he's got a Sadat, right, so that's mid-war. So, oh, he's not using it to flip Egypt. Yeah, he's really concerned about the situation in Africa. How do I feel about just letting him have the Marshall Plan? 2 more turns. I know I can space 1. Maybe I'll just play this for influence. There you go. Technically, that gives us domination. He can pretty easily do something about it, though. Because he can coup these places, right? Because they're not battlegrounds. And then our last card will probably fling Marshall's Plan into space. Oh. That's going to get... Oh. That gave me the China card face up. I don't have to use it, but I might as well, right? Do I want to overprotect it? He's almost certainly about to score Africa. I could flip Nigeria. Well, I could cancel his Nigeria, which will be worth an extra point, because that removes one battleground from him. I'm going to do that. I'm going to assume that his last move has to be to score this. Oh! Southeast Asia. I did not see that coming. Okay, but that means if I get one of the scoring cards, I think I can just headline it for the win. I don't know if defectors can cancel a scoring card. Maybe. Oh, I have defectors. I don't have a scoring card, though. If I play this and he doesn't have UN intervention, I will just win on his next round. This will lower the DEFCON level, so I won't be able to coup, although neither will he. I could also just prime the Indo-Pakistan War, just giving me 2 victory points, and we'll flip India. I don't think I get bonuses for adjacency. No, but he doesn't have any adjacency, so he's not going to get any bonuses on his own. We Will Bury You could just win me the game. Well, if he plays an event that lowers DEFCON, then I would also win the game. But if he doesn't have UN intervention... Thing is, if he does, and it's not... I don't think it's in here. Again, I kind of wish that this were... There's a way to list this alphabetically. Like, right-click, something, I don't know. UN intervention isn't something that's consumed, is it? I wonder if there's another way in the program to list things to confirm whether it's been seen or not. Like if we know where it might be. Yeah, I suspect... I don't think it's in here. I might just be missing it. I mean, trying to look as quick as possible, and God knows... Oh, there it is there! It's in the discard pile! He doesn't have UN intervention. Well, shit, I will just headline this, and I think we just win. Oh, that is going to go first, which is going to increase the DEFCON level. Alright, fine. And then he gets to do a 4 ops play. But I don't see how this is going to save him. I think we're just going to earn 3 on his turn. Well, that's going to make for a short video. Everyone's going to think I killed myself with DEFCON suicide again, which is fairly believable. So, we got this. Tell you what, since I'm not worried about this impact anymore, what if I just do like a really huge coup over here? And just try to rip out a bunch of his stuff. It is really stable here. Now, all we need to do is roll... Oh, we need to roll fairly high to kick him out. And I don't really need to do that. Well, what if I just kick him out of Algeria, which is a lot more consistent? Okay. All we did is kick him out. We didn't take it over. But I think... So he's going to get this. But I think on his turn... Is it at the end of his next round? I think so. So I think he gets to take his action. But then I score the points? He's going to get 2 victory points. Oh, but this happens before. Do I win instantly? Yes! Okay, because here's the thing. He had the China card. He would have gotten 2 VPs. But We Will Bury You happens before the US gets the VP awards. Boom. Quill has overwhelmingly crushed the corrupt forces of the AI player. Game was ended by victory point track. Suck it! Hey, achievement! Workers of the World Unite, because I think that was my first Soviet win pre-endgame like that. Let me just tab out to Steam and check to see what it actually says. It says win a game as USSR. No, I know I've done that. Were there not achievements before? Maybe there were no achievements back when I used to play, way back. That's possible. There have been a lot of changes to the game. That's really funny, actually. So there you go, yeah, because 27% of people have won a game as the Soviet Union. Which is kind of interesting. So yeah, about only the quarter people who own the game have played enough to get an actual victory. Or again, like me, maybe played it before there were achievements. Because I know I've won as the Soviets before. But, well, there you go. That is quite funny to end it that way. I mean, I think we had the game pretty much in the wraps. Because it's either going to be that, or it's going to be a scoring card. In fact, I'm shocked that he didn't have a scoring card the previous round. And again, I didn't draw one here. So one of us is bound to get one at some point, and there are a lot of big points out there. I think we were bound to win from the 20-pointer at some point, regardless. So, I mean, lesson learned. Perhaps now I've known enough, so now I can give the AI more and more of a handicap here. I do like this, because it makes the game, like, even if the AI is bad, it does make it very playable. I'm still curious, I'm interested in what the comments are going to say about the couple of things that looked kind of glitchy. The AI did the really weird play where they headlined NATO when it couldn't work. I mean, maybe he was thinking... No, but it was a 4-ops play. It was never going to go after me playing something like Warsaw Pact, because Warsaw Pact enables it. And I don't think I had it in play. And then the other thing is I'm still confused about the Muslim Revolution as to why it didn't give me the chance to remove influence from a couple of things. There may have been some outstanding thing. Maybe there's a glitch, but I don't really expect a bug at this point. So I think it was an interaction that I just could not see. But we won, so I'll take it. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.